Namaste friends. Today I will show you how you can use the Migration Assistant to transfer data between KPNoX 2.0 and KPNoX Plus 3.0. So if you have your data in the older version of KPNoX, which is a free version, you can now use the Migration Assistant to migrate your data to 3.0, which is the paid version. So I will do this video in three parts. So part one, this is just to compare. This is the data in the free version, which is 2.0, and this is 3.x. The latest one is 3.4.66. So you can see under client manager I've just installed this and I've added a sample chart. Now as you can see, there are three different groups in KPNoX 2.0, and I will try and migrate this data to KPNoX Plus. So you can download the Migration Assistant from our website, and please make sure that you copy the Migration Assistant to the same folder as your KPNoX Plus installation. So and please make sure that you take a backup of both the 2.0 data as well as 3.0. If you already have 3.x which you are using currently, please make sure you back up that data folder as well. When I say the data folder, this is what I mean. You will find something similar even in KPNoX 2.0. So please take a backup of this, and then you can use the migration tool. So now let me take you to part 2, where I will show you about the Migration Assistant. But before that, please make sure that you close both the applications that are open. Now in part 2, I have just opened the Migrate Plus application. This opens up the KPNoX Plus Migration Assistant. So by default, you can see that the tool has picked up the installation path for both the products. One is for 2.0 and the other one is 3.0. If it is in a different path, please make sure you check that here. You open the folder and you pick it up. Now, before the Migration Assistant can migrate the data, it runs through a couple of verification processes. So the first thing you need to do is click on the verify button. So as you can see here, KPNoX Plus Migration Assistant has run a couple of tests here. It has found 3 groups, 9 clients, so on and so forth. And if everything goes well, it will enable the migrate button. So let's click on the migrate button, and you can see that it has shown the 3 groups that we had in KPNoX. So it will also tell you the number of client records under each of these groups. So you can select one or more groups, or for the sake of it, let's select all the 3 groups. And once you are sure about the process, please click on the import button. So the Migration Assistant will try and migrate all the client records in the groups that you have selected. Now if these groups are not found in KPNoX Plus, it will automatically create those groups. Plus, if there are cities which you have added specifically in KPNoX 2 and these are not found in KPNoX Plus, even those cities will automatically get created. So now that we have selected the groups that we want to import, let's just click on the import button. It may take a few seconds to a few minutes depending on how much data you already have. So let's click on import, and as you can see, the Migration Assistant has completed the process. You can restart KPNoX Plus to verify your data, so which we will do in part 3. Now in part 3, I have both these applications open again just for comparison sake. Let's go to the client manager. you can see that the groups have been created. We just had my clients as a group here. Now we have three more that are added. So under general we have four of them. Under marriage we have three clients, and under profession we have two of them. Just to cross check, let's open one of the charts here. This is in 2.0 and this is in 3.0. Please keep in mind that 3.0 has a lot of fixes that are done, a lot of enhancements that have been done. So you may see a couple of differences. For example, here in 2.0 you see that the Jupiter Dasha was for 12 years 4 months and 1 day, whereas in this case it's 12 years 4 months and 22 days. So there might be a little bit of minor differences that you will notice, but apart from that you can see that this piece of information is the same. But yes, KPNoX Plus will give you a lot more calculations. You can also just check under planets. These things will remain the same. You will not find any differences because these are actual calculations based on the degrees itself. So you won't find any difference in terms of degree calculations. But yes, we no longer consider anything above 180 for calculations in KPNoX Plus. You can see here that there is a negative hit which is shown for the 6th house for planet Sun, but we don't highlight that anymore. So degrees only up to 180 are taken into consideration. Same way you can just see under houses. There are a lot more details that are getting captured here. And even in terms of the DBA, which is referred to as Dasha here, you might find a little bit of a difference. You can see as per the calculation of Dasha here, it is 2nd September 2010. That was the end date for Jupiter, whereas in this case it is 23rd September 2010. So some minor changes here and there. But apart from that, you will find that the data has been migrated. See, in KPNoX Plus, you can open multiple charts at the same time. So this is how you can use the migration assistant and keep your data as is without manually entering anything. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.